Let's talk a little bit about passion for a few minutes. I heard some things this morning in a podcast that were kind of, gives you that moment where you all of a sudden see things in a whole new way. You've always heard about following your passion. I've heard about this, since I was a kid. Pursue your passion. Figure out what it is you're passionate about and do that, and you'll never work a day of your life. We've heard that how many times? I don't even know, right? Millions of times, I'm sure. It's a household term. But anyways, the thing that we really don't talk much about is why, or what's so important about pursuing your passion. Obviously, we like it, we're good at it, but there's something deeper that I discovered from an interview that I listened to on a podcast that was a light bulb moment for me. It was a little bit of switch that went off in my brain. You could hear it. And what that was this. There was an analogy that they used talking about our passions and how our passions, we have to be plugged into our passion because there are going to be hard times. And when you do hard things that you're passionate about, the hard things, it's okay that they're hard. And now I say hard, I mean mundane. Like, for example, let's do an example. If I'm pursuing a passion and I hate doing administrative stuff, let's say I hate filing paperwork, or I hate billing, or I hate anything that has to do with administrative type duties. Well, as an entrepreneur, as a startup, you're doing everything. And that's one of the things that has to be done. You have to be good at everything. You have to do everything at first until you have money to hire other people out. So you got to do the boring stuff. And if you're passionate about it, the passion sees you through that muck. It makes it less bad. Let me put it that way. So, for example, let's say that if you have kids, you can relate to this. If you don't, use your imagination a little. But I'm sure you can understand when you have kids and you are going on a trip tomorrow, let's say. Everybody's excited. Let's say we're going to the beach or Disneyland. Young kids, it's a dream come true, right? But you gather the kids around. We will go to Disneyland, but we have to clean the house tonight. Our house needs to be all cleaned up. So when we come back from our trip, we come back to a nice clean house. We leave it in good condition. We come back and it's all tidied up. And it's pleasant to come home to. So tonight before bed, we're going to just dig in and we're going to clean the house. But tomorrow's Disneyland. Well, it makes it less bad because you have something you're, pursuing, something that you're excited about. And so cleaning the house can actually just be, you just see it as, it's just a small obstacle that I got to plow through on my way to my dream. And that's why pursuing your passion is so important, because there are going to be hard times. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be things that you don't want to do, things that you don't like to do, things that you're not good at, things that you're going to have people tell you no. You're going to have people tell you you're crazy, you're stupid, whatever. And you have to have something within that gives you a fountain of strength, a source of strength to push through it and say, you know what? It's not that big of a deal because I know where I'm going and I know what I'm excited about. And these are just little speed bumps, really. Whereas if you didn't have your passion, if you weren't connected with your passion and what you're doing, and you come across a little roadblock or a little obstacle, that small obstacle may be just enough to stop you from moving forward at all. It kind of reminds me of Christmas morning. I have teenagers and they have a hard time waking up early. Christmas morning, however, nobody has a hard time waking up early. Even if you're up late all night long, Christmas morning, boing, you're waking up, running down, Mom, Dad, come see what Santa brought us in the Christmas tree, this and presents, that, and all of that. Because you're excited, you have some reason. If I were to tell you we're going to wake up tomorrow, Saturday, we're going to wake up early and we're going to go out and do a whole bunch of yard work. Well, you're not excited about that, so you're going to be anxious to wake up. It's all about where our heart is. If we're into it, if we're passionate about it, it gives us energy, it gives us drive, it gives us hope, it gives us vision to look past the small, annoying obstacles, the things, the necessary evils, we can call them, that get in our way. They're all okay because we know, pushing through them, we know what's on the other side. So, this message, you know what? It's all about figuring out your passion. What is it that drives you? What is it that gives you energy? What is it that you wake up excited to do? What are you naturally good at that you enjoy naturally, that you would do for free? All these cliche questions. I know you've heard them all before, but I'm going to ask them because a lot of other people are, and there's a good reason that they are. But those questions will help you figure out what your passion is. This is not an easy thing. You would think, for some people, I guess they get it, they figure it out right off the bat. I wasn't one of those people. I'll tell you my story in another episode, but it's still taking me time to figure out my passion, what it is that I want to be known for, what am I great at, what do I love more than anything. So I have a hard time picking. My natural personality, I think, is because as a creative person, I'm very scattered sometimes. It's called the shiny object syndrome. Oh, that would be fun, yeah, and get halfway down the road. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, that looks cool. And I'm afraid of saying no to any one thing because I don't want to miss out. But to really get good at something, you have to say no at other things. And so figure out what it is that you're passionate about and pursue that. Get in touch with that. Once you get good at that, you can expand to other areas. It doesn't mean you have to commit to the rest of your life. But pick something. Pick something and make it right. And then change down the road when you're ready. When you've exhausted that passion or that avenue and you've gone as far as you can shift over. That's okay. You have an audience, you have momentum. It's easy to do at that point. But you gotta start somewhere. You have to pick a passion. And those are the reasons why. The passion will see you through the hard times and the dumb things, little things, the speed bumps, the obstacles, the challenges, the roadblocks, the negative comments, people laughing at you, people thinking you can't do it. If you're plugged into something you're passionate about, it will see you through all those things to the other side. And that's how people achieve success, is they are plugged in deep and committed to a passion. And nothing else is going to derail them.